tubies, it's Lord Ision. Well, welcome to Spirit Channel. Welcome to Monday. You know, I've been sitting here today contemplating this beautiful silver pentacle. Silver is the metal of Monday, and the gemstone of Monday is moonstone. And so I've been wearing this beautiful silver pentacle with a moonstone. For those of you who are new here, welcome to Spirit Channel. We put out a video every day, and today we're going to do a reading from the Faeries Oracle deck. This is a wonderful and mystical deck by the author Brian Froud, who is himself a mystic visionary of the Fae people, the fairy people. So gather round and let's look into this mystical card deck. You know, so many of you have been saying Psychic Bob or Lord Ision. I go by both names. I've been saying we want to have another reading from the Oracle of the Fae. And I'm hearing you. I know some of you are new here saying, what is that veil that you're wearing? Well, this is my sacred veil. I am a Wiccan priest, and many in the Wiccan community these days wear the veil as a sign of our sacred consecration to the old ways. And so today, because we are working on spiritual things and we're opening communication with the spiritual realms, I don the veil as a sign of reverence and respect for the Fae and for my consecration to my Wiccan priesthood. So we're going to set the intent. I think we should do a brief invocation. Let's just call the Fae in. Blessed people of the Fae, we welcome you now. We seek communion with you. And through this oracle deck, may you deliver a message to all of us. May we find communion with you to be uplifting and enlightening. And may we discover your mysteries. Let us seek your connection now. And as we shuffle our cards, these are oracle cards. And whenever you do oracles, you just get a sense of how much to shuffle and where to stop. And so, you know, I'm just feeling like we should stop here. So I'm going to pull the top card and see what we've got. Ooh, this is mystical. Look at this. I can't see it. I got to put on my glasses here. Okay, this is card number 30. The Luan, the Loam, L-A-U-M-E, the Loam. I'm not sure, but let's look at that. We'll look that up. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that Fae with her beautiful wings. Fascinating. Well, let's look this up. This is card number 30. And the wonderful thing about this deck is it comes with an amazing book. So we're going to look this up and see what card number 30 means. Okay, this is the Loam or Loam. Okay, L-A-U-M. It looks French to me. I would say Loam, but I don't see an accent on it. But the Loam or the Loam. So let's see what this wonderful card is. Okay, I'll hold it up while I read so you can study it. Oh. Well, let's see if we can hold it up. All right. The Loam. Unconditional giving. Unconditional receiving. She is the Loam in the same way that the MacGregor is the chief of the clan MacGregor. The Loam of all Loams. The Loam is a charitable soul in the old sense of the word charity, which is loving and giving. She knows the joy of giving without expectation of return. From practicing this ourselves, we learn that there always is a return, often from the least expected source. The universe likes to keep its accounts up to date, and the Loam's job is to encourage us to keep the credit side of our cosmic accounts balanced by freely giving. We have been given the earth, the sun, the stars, and the moon. We have been given trees and flowers and things to eat and a multitude of prospective friends. It's going to take a considerable amount of generosity to come into balance with all those gifts we have already received. When we fall out of balance in what we give and what we receive, we can have constipation or diarrhea of the spirit. Spiritual constipation makes us toxic and bloated and unable to deal with more intake. Spiritual diarrhea makes us energetically depleted, limp, and needy. The spiritual forms of these particular malfunctions are entirely a result of our choices about balancing our giving and receiving. You may think that you have a right. You may have it right. But if things are not going well for you, the Loam suggests you think again. If you're pushing and pushing at something, it can often help greatly just to back off, relax about it, and let the energy flow. If at the same time you're a backup from your efforts and you put energy into the universe elsewhere, then energy just naturally has to flow back to you in the most appropriate and generous form. The universe also has to keep its accounts balanced. All right, well, this goes on and on for like 4 more pages, but I think we get the idea. So the Loam fairy is about balance, about giving and receiving. So give from the heart. You know, giving just for show really never gets you anywhere. But it's when you give from the heart that you set things in motion. And so today, think about, are you contributing to life? Are you giving to the cosmos? Are you receiving? You know, to receive is also an ability and a gift. Many of us think about giving, but do we know how to receive? You know, I've known people who, when you try to give them a present, they'll say, oh, I can't accept that. No, it's far too much. But if they would learn to receive, they would help those who give to learn to give. And so I think this is a really great card today that teaches us about the balance. And so if you're having challenges, whether in the material world or the spiritual world, let the Loam fairy come to help you. Let this fae help you to receive. Let it help you to give. You know, some of you have written to me, said, Lord Ision, I'm trying to get a job. I'm sending out resume after resume after resume and nothing's happening. Well, maybe rather than worrying and sending out the resumes, maybe you should just let things sit for a day or two and go out and help somebody in a less fortunate position. Maybe take a day off resumes and go to a homeless shelter and maybe bring some gifts of food or clothing, you know. Put energy into life, and then you will have energy for your own life. You see, so life and energy are interchangeable. If you're somebody who have a great abundance and yet you feel sad, maybe you need to practice giving some of that away and watch the joy, and in turn you will begin to have joy in your life. Giving and receiving, such a powerful experience. And sometimes it doesn't take a lot. You know, some of you may say, well, Lord, I don't have any money to give. Well, what about if you just give your time? What if you just give your compassion or your sympathy? Maybe there's a neighbor who you've heard's been going through a bad time. Maybe yourself, you've been going through a bad time. But have you expressed compassion? Maybe it's just a visit to their house to say, hey, I know it's been rough for you. I've heard that, this has happened or that has happened. I just want to say I'm with you. Could such a little gesture open the energy of life flow? I think it could. And I think with asking with the help of the Fae, a lot of us could get new beginnings, especially where we're frozen in our lives. So this card is a very powerful card today to remind us that the Fae is with us, to help us, to inspire us. So let's all give and let's all practice receiving as well. Do not reject the gifts given to you, for they come perhaps from the Fae themselves. Guys, I am so glad you're here today. Listen, thank you for being here. I hope this has given you a little bit of insight on a mystical Monday. You guys are the best. Listen, I want to remind you, if you haven't done so, this Saturday I'm going to be teaching another psychic development class. This Saturday we're going to teach on the psychic ability of clairsentience. That means how to feel spirit presences. And we're also going to teach on the psychic gift and ability of infused knowledge. That's how to instantly know something that is beyond your normal ability to know. So we're going to explore these skills this Saturday. If you'd like to join my psychic development class, this Saturday's class, the fee for it is $30. It's going to be about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of class. So many of you the last 2 weeks have come out and joined our classes and have told me personally how much you've benefited. The price for the class is $30. And this is, I think, a very good fee for you're getting 2 hours almost of my undivided psychic training. A lot of you are interested in going on to being professional psychics. And so the skills of this class are meant to empower you to access the spirit world in a much fuller way. And even if you don't want to be a professional psychic, this class will help you to discover the truth and the reality of the spirit world and help you to connect with it. So if you've been wanting to explore your soul journey, been wanting to discover your psychic talents, or maybe you're saying, Psychic Bob, I don't have a psychic bone in my body. Well, I think you do. And if you come out to our class, you'll learn that very quickly. We've had so many people say, Psychic Bob, I didn't think I could do the stuff you're teaching, but it's amazingly helping me. And I'm able to do some psychic things. Yes, you can. See, I believe that being psychic is a natural part of our lives. And so our class is going to help you learn practical skills. We're going to learn a little bit of theory along the way, but we're also learning here and now practical skills that you can start working today to develop your psychic ability. So if you want to join my class, the best way to do that is go to my website at PsychicBob.com. That link will be in the info box below. And when you scroll down, you'll see a big banner on the screen that says Psychic Development Class. And when you look down below that, you'll see a PayPal button for $30. Just click on that button and enter your information. And then it will notify me that you've paid. And that will be your registration. That's all you got to do. On Saturday morning, I will send out a link for those who have joined the class. And you will be able to join us. We're going to do the class through Zoom. Don't worry, you don't have to have a Zoom account. You will get an invitation from me to enter the classroom on Saturday morning. So I look forward to having a lot of you join. A lot of you have been saying, Psychic Bob, I wanted to come last week, but I got tied up. Make time in your schedule. Come and join us. We're going to explore so many things. So this week we're going to talk about clairsentience and learn how to access that and how to access infused knowledge. So guys, come and see us. I'm looking forward to you joining our class. I'm only allowing registrations up till Friday evening at 6 p.m. So don't let it slip by. Come and join our class. It's only $30. Where are you going to get professional psychic training for that little of a price each week? You see, I think it's very good. A lot of you said you're very thankful that I'm offering this and at such a good price. So don't miss it. Come out and join us. You guys are the best. I love all of you. Thank you for being here. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to do a live messages from the spirit world at 12 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. That's 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I hope you'll come out and see us. For those of you in Europe, it will be 5 p.m. London time and 6 p.m. Paris time. And what other time zone you're in, you'll have to figure it out from there. But I hope that'll get you looking in the right time zone. Thanks for being here. I love you guys. May the blessings of the Fae be upon you and remain with you always. So mote it be. We'll see you here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. Make sure to give me thumbs up, like this video, share it with your friends, favorite it, and make sure to hit subscribe. Be part of our channel and click that bell for notifications. You guys are best. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.